Has been itching to ask a question. Pippi, here you go.
Hi, Manifest.
Hello.
Can I just start by saying I like your sense of fashion,
Thank you.
your way of life, and how you put up with your lyrics. So my question is, what motivates you when you are writing your lyrics, how you write it in rhymes, and then being the son of a very prominent personality in Ghana, how do you deal with the pressure and the criticism for your choice of career? Thank you.
Wow. Thank you.
Bravo!
I know, like artists, like fans.
I tell you.
Thank you much.
Question 2, compulsory.
I'm definitely motivated by wanting to transformation. Entertainment is cool, but it's never been my driving force. I'm an artist. I want to. The artists that I've always enjoyed have transformed life as it is, whether it's Bob Marley, whether it's whoever. These are people who believed that it's bigger than the music. So that's what I'm motivated by. So I'm not merely doing it so that I can jump on stage and then we can jump up and go home. No, it has to. I think a lot of art raises people. People are raised by different things: school, parents, and art. Music is a big part of it, especially even these days. So I'm motivated by transformation, knowing that what I put out into the world is going to is going to transform somebody who maybe will become a better future politician or something.
I saw that coming.
Definitely that. In terms of the second question, I feel like on both sides of my family, what has been important is kind of excellence, principle, dignity, and things of the sort. So if I walk that path, I think everybody is okay, And I think most importantly, when you come from a background like I do, I think the biggest privilege is to be able to see people, whether it's my grandfather, my mother, my father, see people who live a life that is worthy of being maybe not even but being inspired by. So I think for me that's one of my greatest privileges. So I don't listen to the noise of what other people imagine what my life is. I'm very fortunate and grateful that I actually have a career out of this. I've traveled the world with this. If I take a map and start putting pins of the cities and places I've gone, there's so much gratitude in me to be like, okay, this thing is beyond me. Yeah.
Right?
Okay, now Chelsea here says he's a bigger fan.
Nee Chelsea. Is it the same Nee Chelsea on Twitter?
Yeah, same Nee Chelsea.
He be loud money fan pass.
No, he's quiet but loud.
That's it. Yeah. All right, shoot.
Festo,
What's up?
Africa's finest.
Thank you.
So over the years, you've had a well-curated manifestivities, and this is a question on every lips of a Mani fan. Are we going to have a manifestivity this year?
Yes, short answer is yes.
Who wants the long answer?
No, the long answer is because I know what they are going to say, So, long answer is, trying to do these well-curated things independently requires a lot of support and moving parts. I'll honestly tell you guys that a lot of my personal both resources, energy, not just myself, me, Fui, whatever, I've gone into previous manifestivities. It's not even been a money-making adventure as much as trying to build this thing from me being my end-of-year show to a festival that of great music that people leaves indelible memories in people's minds. And there are people who still come up to me like, yo, that's 2018 manifestivities, that's 2019 manifestivities. But obviously with the pandemic kind of shifting things, it kind of, we were on a momentum, we were going this way with it, but we took a bit of a hit. But now we are ready to come back to the Abon.
That's all. Abon time. All right, we'll take one last one, I think.
All right, and she's a Mani fan as well. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I am Amma Dipsy.
Oh,
all right,
I think
Amma.
you should turn around. I think I like what's on the jersey.
Yeah.
Mani fan 2-3.
Mani fan.
2-3. She knows I can mention 3. So I know 2-3.
Free. Easy.
I love you for starting.
I love you too.
When you moved from the States to Ghana, how were you able to transition into the Ghanaian music industry? And then as in creating your own style and being accepted.
Have I transitioned? Well, put it this way. It was a mindset thing. A lot of people were pessimistic about the move, including people who were either fellow artists or people who were like, yo, you are dope. Not him, but people like him who would have been listening to Fear of the Mundane still thought that it was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Because like Ghana, this no be how the thing they move. But I had the thought of, yo, it's a new beginning. I'm starting again. So it's the same vim I started my career with, it's the same vim I came back to Ghana with. And I decided I would do it unconventional. And one of the main things we did that worked, not to perfection, but worked very well, was like we know the Ghana people were like, you know what, we're going to go to South Africa and other things. So when we start making waves there, it will feed back into here. I got nominated for a Channel O award before any other Ghana team.
Nice.
True. And all those mad collabos.
Yes, double HP Odyssey. If you're going left with it, you cannot take the usual route. I couldn't have come here and expected the usual thing to happen. So for me, I'd close my mind from that usual anything. I was like, yo, we're attacking this thing from a path way that has never been done. And you know, and it really warms my heart that now I also see other artists who are coming up who are doing amazing, who have their approach to. Some have used Nigeria, not used, but gone through different paths. Because Charlie, those of us, look, I'm not, you might exist in the mainstream, but you have to understand yourself. I'm not a mainstream artist in terms of the art I create, but I've always wanted to exist in the mainstream because I think it's important for people who do different to have the spotlight, to also have an influence. We can't just be influenced by the people who, for lack of a better term, are not non-conformists.
Okay.
So the non-conformists also deserve that spotlight. So if nothing at all, I thought that, look, if what I'm saying, what I was claiming to you that I'm focusing on transformation, then I need to be on TV3. But I'm not going to be like coming here and paying Giovanni Payola. I'm going to force Giovanni to see what I'm doing.
If you go take mom,
you go take by here 700 Ghana Twitter awards.
Can you imagine?
But I mean, that's the answer. It's like, I still think I've still even transitioned.
That's right.
There's still not a lot of people. There's still other people who still have a resistance to somebody doing it differently and stubbornly.
All right.
Because they almost see it as, it's like, it's anti what they represent. But
right.
it's not. There's space for all of us. I just have had to find comfort in myself and in my mind that, Charlie, this be how I choose to move. And that the pathway there, that be how I forgo. Anyway,
this lady she actually performed one of your songs earlier before you came.
Listen,
and I'll have her do another one. And there is more. Visit betway.com.gh for that.
you don't want to do that, too. When you invoke my lyrics, it will go against you.